Welcome back to Knowsley Road. Gary Connolly, his try right on half-time has given St Helens just a touch of breathing space as they pursue their first title in 17 years. Champions last in 1975. And can they repeat that feat by winning the Stonesbitter Championship in 1992? This is a vital match for them. Castleford next week, a vital match. And of course they have Wigan to come on Boxing Day here. Ellery Hanley, his jaw was certainly tested by this fellow in that first half. Kevin Ward, 16 Great Britain caps, £70,000 from Castleford. Well, we're live and exclusive. 40 minutes that could shape the destiny of the 1992 championship as Bishop gets this match underway in the second half. It's raining here at Knowsley Road. The top will be greasy, the ball will be slippery, and whoever hangs on and respects the football most will come out with the 2 points at the end of the day. At the moment, St Helens it is who are in the box seat.
Let's not forget that St Helens will have the advantage in the second half of this quite strong wind. So you'll see a lot of kicking from them, that's for sure, in the next 40 minutes.
I think I just went back in time on Sky Sports. I think I said that Saints were due to meet Wigan on Boxing Day. They did. They're due to meet them on Good Friday. Sorry if you thought you were in a time warp. Hanley for Leeds. Had so many big games here for Wigan against St Helens. And that kick ahead from Colin Maskill was not one of the best kicks that he's put in during his career. Went straight out, ball comes back because it was on the last tackle. George Mann feeds Rapati. Rapati to Cooper. It's all New Zealand at the moment. This now is Anthony Sullivan. Dropped on halfway. Groves, Gingerhead Groves at dummy half. Ward, bang, straight into O'Neill. They can't bring him down. Three of them. And eventually they wrestle the big prop forward to the floor. Griffiths, Cooper. Man, that's a lovely set play. There's a ton of support here. And that's beaten Alan Hunt. The kick ahead by Mann just beat Hunt, but my word, they were steaming up in support.
Oh, wonderful play here, but Mann took the wrong option. He had support. Cooper was inside him, and he elected to kick for Hunt out wide. That was a wasted chance. Cooper was just on his right-hand side.
The defence had opened. Mann had created the gap. Now Hanley. Pulled down by Connolly. That's Bentley from dummy half. This is now his Maskill. Hanley again. Good tackling by Dwyer. Bishop all over him. Edwards. Good reverse pass to Innes. Good tackle again then. Connolly and Ward bringing Innes down. Heron. Hanley. Drops it. Great cheers every time Hanley makes a mistake.
Well, this is what pressure does to you when you move up quickly. Hanley having no room to move, should I say. Could see the defence coming at him very, very quickly. Leeds have got to sort a few things out. I feel that they've got to try to do a little chip over, do something different. It's too much one-out football, I'm afraid.
Well, Saints have lost it immediately. That will not please their coach, Mike McLennan. Gibson, pulled down by Nicol. George Mann finished the job. Maskill is the dummy half. Goulding. And now Cavill Hugh. Devorty steaming up. Miss him out. Find Wayne. Griffiths, Connolly. Have him stood up. Neat play by Heron. Number 34 today is David Heron. Hanley. for 3 months with a broken jaw. My word, he was lucky to keep hold of that there. Last tackle. Goulding. Midfield bomb. Vivers underneath it, safe as houses.
He's a cool character, this fullback, isn't it? The Aussie. Look at that. Perfect timing, good position.
Rapati. And offside against Leeds. Leeds putting pressure on themselves. Successive defeats in the Championship against Castleford and Warrington. And play like this not helping. There's the referee, they're all in front of him. Russell Smith, fresh-faced referee, isn't he? He's only 28. 6-0, 5 minutes of the second half. Vivers with the penalty, and he doesn't find touch. Bentley has it. Good tackling from Connolly.
Bad mistake there. That's the type of thing that will allow Leeds to get back into this game. They're becoming their worst enemy, I'm afraid. That's 2 vital mistakes St Helens have made in the first 5 minutes of the second half.
Get enough breath for that, Steve. Oh, just pick yourself up off the floor. There's a match to do. Goulding. And this is Heron.
I'm not as fit as what I used to be.
Thank goodness the players are fit. Hugh. Ball went to ground, but went backwards. Referee waves play on as Morvin Edwards carries it on for Leeds. It's the last tackle. And penalty. Now Edwards, did he milk the situation there with Rapati?
Well, there's no doubt about it. He did hold on to him. But Edwards milked it for all it was worth. It gets the penalty. And once again, they're putting pressure on themselves. Silly play by St Helens. 2 bad mistakes, and now they give away a penalty.
So the penalty takes Leeds to within 10 metres of the line, and Sean Wayne has it for Leeds. Devorty now. Goulding. O'Neill. And that's a mistake by O'Neill. He surrendered possession to Saints, and Nicol has it for them. Well, a shrug of the shoulders there from Hanley. He knows that that ball should still be in Leeds' possession. As it is, it's with Dwyer. Mann shrugs them off. Gee whiz, he's a hard man to bring down.
Having a big game both in attack and defence.
So's this fella, Ward. Griffiths, he's shown up well too. I hope you're keeping an eye on this for your vote as the man of the match. Replica jersey is on offer to whoever comes out of the hat first. That's bounced off the Leeds player. Connolly's onside. Connolly's still going. Goulding stopped him, and then he was wheeled in by Edwards. Referee wipes the tackle count clear. Bishop, Vivers, Mann. Still going, Mann. Hanley only just allowing George Mann to regain his feet. Dwyer running strongly. Nicol. Big test of this Leeds defence again.
Keep your eye out for a move from St Helens. They're all setting up for it now.
Bishop on a dummy move. This is Kevin Ward. Good defence, Leeds. And who's the man underneath it? Hanley. Last tackle. Bishop drop goal attempt. He's kicked it. Paul Bishop, the drop goal specialist. Drop goal number 7 of the season. It could be so vital.
Oh, good thinking here by the little halfback. He didn't have much room to move, but he was accurate. The left boot swinging through. and that could prove vital.
It means that Leeds are now 7 points adrift, and they have to score twice to get back in this match. 7-0 confirmed for you, coming up to 10 minutes of this second half gone. Saints with the crucial advantage. What a dent this would be to Leeds' title ambitions if they lost here tonight. Beaten by Castleford and then by Warrington last weekend. Really has set them back in the chase for their first ever title, and if they lose tonight, Mike, it could be curtains.
No doubt about that. It would be very difficult for them to get it from here. A lot of the results in the other games would have to go their way, and quite frankly, I don't think they will.
And the next two matches for Leeds, Widnes at home, you can see that one on Sky Sports next week, and then Wigan at home. But the way this match is going, I fancy it's going to be, and there's Doug Lawton and Gary Stevens, the coaching team at Headingley. I fancy it's going to be Saints-Wigan on Boxing Day that decides the destiny of the title.
Well, it's certainly looking that way.
I've said it again, I've said Boxing Day again. Good Friday.
Well, you're a good religious man, at least you get it right that one way. Well, there you see on the replay here why the penalty. Two players not behind each other at the play of the ball. And it's getting to a point now, Eddie, when I'm afraid that Leeds will have to do something, really think hard. Their coach, Dougie Lawton, and maybe bring on a little bit of zip in Gareth Stevens.
Referee just holding the play up until the second football's kicked off the field. Now we're underway again with Wayne. Goulding, and he's given it to Cavalier. Ward and Dwyer, the defensive armour for St Helens. This now is Heron. Sean Wayne tried to get the ball round the back. Knock on is the decision. St Helens supporters and players don't like it.
Well, there's little doubt here. The ball's going down there. Connolly did knock it forward and then knocked it back.
So it's Leeds head and feed with Goulding. He gets it to Heron. Well, he put it into no man's land, and again Leeds have surrendered possession on the first tackle. That could be very costly indeed.
Oh, that was awful play. That was schoolboy stuff.
Mann, Cooper, Bishop, Vivers. Saints have got the sniff of the win. Cooper in support. Connolly. Good tackling from Innes. Connolly felt that. Griffiths. And that was great stepping by Mann. Good support play. Ooh, a collision there between Goulding and the man who has tackled George Mann. But here comes Saints as the crowd get behind them again. Oh, they've done it again. They've kicked that ball ahead, looking for the pace on the wing of Hunt, and it was just too heavy.
Well, Cooper elects for the kick again. They've tried this a few times, and really that's not the right option. But they still have Leeds under pressure. But they're the difference in the two sides. We saw St Helens just attacking there. Their second phase of attack, they've always got someone in support, and that's what Leeds are missing, I'm afraid.
Substitute coming on for Leeds is Simon Irving, number 15. He's replacing a forward, that's number 11, Mike O'Neill. The idea is that Irving goes into the centre and David Heron will go into the pack.
So Leeds make the change, but with passing like that, it's all 50-50 stuff, isn't it? It's very, very risky indeed. Here's first touch for Irving.
Leeds could do with a little bit more enthusiasm at the play of the ball. They're not dragging them through. They're not making that break in and around the rucks. So therefore, the St Helens defence are quite happy to stand out wide and just accept them.
Goulding drills that ball downfield. Vivers lets it go. picked up pace in the last 5 metres, did Vivas, but kicking like this, excellent from Bobby Goulding.
He's been in top form in the kicking department tonight, but I'm sure he'd like a little bit more zip around him to play with him. I mentioned earlier, I'm surprised that Lawton hasn't brought on Gather Stevens.
Alan Hunt, Innes and Hanley bring him down, and Hunt's lost a boot, but Saints have the ball. George Mann again. Kevin Ward. Woof. Bang. Crash. Wallop. Bishop. Well, Bishop saying to Goulding, whatever you can do, I can do.
Fully realising the little halfback that St Helens, he had the wind behind him. Enormous kick downfield. And the pressure is applied to Leeds once again.
Leeds clearly worried about those long kicks. They've been using Bobby Goulding as a sweeper behind their normal defence to try and nullify their effect.
Didn't nullify that one. Precision kicking. 55.5 minutes on the clock. 7-0 on the scoreboard to St Helens.
Let's not forget also, Eddie, that Ellery Hanley will be feeling the pinch a little bit. He's been out for quite a long time.
3 months. This is his first game back. Bentley has surrendered possession again. And Leeds are playing catch-up football, and they're getting more and more desperate as this game progresses. The Saints supporters get behind their team again as they sweep forward with Rapati. Griffiths, the ball's dropped, but it went back. Referee allows them to play on. That could have been obstruction too against Kevin Ward. Bishop, here they come again, attacking this right-hand touchline with Hunt. Can he go round Bentley? Great try, Alan Hunt! That was strength aplenty from Alan Hunt. His 19th try of the season, and that could be curtains for Leeds at Knowsley Road.
The Stones bit of championship replay will show you that St Helens swarming, keeping the ball alive. Good play by the centre, Connolly. He gave him enough room, but I'm afraid Bentley won't be happy with that. Neither will Morven Edwards. That was a great try. This 4 points could really see the man about to receive the ball take his trip on the plane to Australia. That's strength. He did the right thing. I'm afraid the Leeds defence did the opposite.
Alan Hunt, the reaction of the St Helens players, and Hunt tells its own story. Alan Hunt, St Helens' leading scorer, named in the Great Britain squad for the match against France next Saturday. 19 tries, one of 4 wingers on the St Helens books, showing pace and power there to get in the corner. Great try. And so Bishop with another difficult kick. The one he kicked was right in front of the sticks. You can see the angle he has for this one. And he's moving our cables out of the way. The referee rightly holding up the clock while he does it. Now he's about ready. And it's hit the post. Well, he's getting closer, the little fella. 55 goals for the season, but 11-0, St Helens ahead against Leeds, and this proud home record for St Helens in the Championship, well, it's at the moment looking like going to be kept intact.
Yes, it's looking odds on, but Leeds, they're still in with this game, but they've got to score very quickly, and they're the tactics we'll see now from St Helens. Keep the ball right down.
An important match this. And try-scorer Alan Hunt talking to us before the match. He knew just how important this game was. There he is in the tackle with Connolly, number 2 on his back. And he knew just how important it was. I wonder if he will be on the plane to Australia in the summer. Don't forget, see the entire Ashes series against the Australians here on Sky Sports, the best channel for sport in Great Britain. At the moment you're getting World Cup cricket and watching England doing ever so well down under. Let's hope in the summer we'll be watching Great Britain doing ever so well and bringing those Ashes home.
Yes, let's hope that the Australians do as bad in rugby league as they are doing at cricket.
We can hope. St Helens have the ball back, but the supporters all round us were screaming for offside as that ball came out of the air. But it came off Vivas there, and then Kevin Ward fell on it. Bernard Dwyer, another tour candidate for the summer. George Mann, creaser all round him, but he couldn't stop him getting the pass away to Rapati. Here comes St Helens again. Vivas in support. Now with Griffiths, now Connolly. They're attacking this right-hand touchline again. Griffiths keeping hold as Innes. Well, what's the referee's decision here?
Well, he's looking at the touch judge, he couldn't see. And he's given a knock on. He's deemed that Griffiths spilt the ball, which, as you can see, just before then, just gets away. That's all it takes. And that's why it's called a knock on.
Goulding to Heron, now to Innes. He's had a real baptism since his big money move from rugby union, Craig Innes. Certainly looks the part when he's in possession, and not a bad tackler either. Hanley, Ward and Mann, a real eyeball to eyeball confrontation between Ward and Hanley this has been. Devorty keeps it going. Hugh thundered to the floor by George Mann. George Mann again. Last tackle. Goulding, a high one, a tester for Vivas. Vivas takes it over the top of Irving, under pressure from Hanley too. Great take.
Oh, a cool customer, isn't he? He knew that the Leeds were coming at him very, very quickly. But he's a cool character indeed.
Phil Vivas, over 250 appearances for the St Helens club. Sonny Nicol in his first season, clinging on for Saints, former under-21 international. Bishop, Ward, Bishop again, Connolly has the pace, Vivas, they've got Alan Hunt in acres of space, Bentley's after him, it's a race, and Hunt has scored the try, and that's the match for Saints. There'll be no comeback for Leeds now, and St Helens are going to maintain their championship challenge, and that's the second try for Alan Hunt in this second half.
The Stones Better Championship replay will show you the youngster Connolly. Beautiful break, back inside. What wonderful support play by the fullback Vivas. And look at this man go. Let him go, boy. Go, go, go. Oh, it's a great try. That's what brings the crowds back to rugby league. Good play by Connolly. Look how the defence has been split. Support play by the fullback. Oh, the Leeds defence is in disarray here. Look at the speed. Bentley tries. He launches himself here. Whoa! Great try.
Alan Hunt, his second, brings his tally to 20 for the season. But he's given Paul Bishop a devil's own job to add to his goal-scoring tally. Another one, far out on the touchline. Again, the cables of the Sky cameras getting in his way in the shadow of the grandstand here. St Helens supporters packed behind him. I think he's got the sights right this time. Oh, he's hit the post again. Well, I followed that all the way, and he hit the post.
Now look at it on the replay here. Let's just stop it there, and you'll see the gap all the way through. Fullback coming in wonderfully from the fullback position, and I'll tell you what, that is a great try. That's the difference. St Helens are keeping the ball alive. We talk about the second phase of attack, and that's what made that try.
Colin Maskell. On the pitch comes the number 14, Gareth Stevens. So Gareth Stevens on for Colin Maskell. Bobby Goulding will play at hooker. Gareth Stevens goes to scrum half.
15-0 St Helens, with perhaps one of their most important victories of the season is beckoning. Oh, off the knee, says the referee. Bentley couldn't believe it, neither could Edwards.
Well, let's see on the replay here. Yes, came off his knee. Good decision by the referee. Very impressed, Eddie, with the way that St Helens have bounced back. It was a demoralising loss last week against Wigan. Wigan went out on their feet and they couldn't put them away. But they've bounced back tonight. This is real champion challenge stuff.
Well, Mike McLennan began his reign as the St Helens coach with a big win here in February 1990 against Leeds. And he said that whoever lost last week's cup tie were the front runners for the championship. Remember, they play Wigan on Good Friday. Let's get it right this time. Good Friday they play Wigan, but Saints are true championship material.
It's all going right now for the Saints. Leeds accused of ripping the ball away, no doubt about it. Sean Wayne was the man responsible. And I think we may have more points on the way. The Leeds side are looking very tired indeed.
Kevin Ward has done enough. He's sealed this game for St Helens. He's brought off to a hero's welcome. Paul Forber replaces him on the field.
Standing ovation for Kevin Ward as he takes his place on the bench. Paul Forber on. George Mann still running strongly. He too was another doubt before this match got underway.
Wonderful showing by Ward.
I wonder, Mike, I know he's 34, as Goulding hacks this ball ahead. Let's just... Oh, Goulding was held back. That's got to be a penalty. And someone's going to go into the sin bin, I think. The referee's going for his...
Well, he'll have to send him. Surely he'll send him to the sin bin. And he has. Well done, Mr. Smith. Well, there you see on the replay. Now, Goulding, it was a lovely kick through. Kicks again. No doubt about it. Rapati holding the man back. Goulding had no chance there. And I wonder what the referee would have given if the ball had gone over the in-goal area.
Well, it would have been interesting. So Saints now down to 12 men. And Leeds trying to get something out of this with Cavill Hugh. Bounced off his chest. He took it at the second attempt. And Leeds now just 5 metres short as Hugh spreads the ball wide to Innes. Craig Innes scores! First try in the Rugby League for the New Zealander Innes. And Leeds have struck as Saints were down to 12 men. They've hit back.
The Stones bit of championship replay will show that Leeds for once have kept the ball out wide. They've caught the defence napping, and good try by Innes. Good positional play. There was no stopping him. Look at the ball, the long ball out wide. This was beautiful how they kept putting through. And there you see, there's just no one at home. St Helens caught napping. They've gone to sleep.
They, like us, thought the game perhaps was won. But Craig Innes, with his first try in Rugby League, has given Goulding the chance to add extra 2, and the kick didn't reach the posts. 15-4 then, 27 minutes gone in this second half, and Kevin Ward has left the field, and he's now talking, if he's got any breath back, to Peter Hutton.
Well, Kevin, a big game out there. You must have enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, you know, it's a shame that it opened up, like, 70 minutes ago, but I've been struggling a bit with a shoulder injury, so, you know, it's precaution really for next week.
Few head-to-head confrontations, Valerie, out there. That's all part of it, though, isn't it?
Well, we just happened to meet in the field, like, you know, it could have been anybody, like, but it just seemed to be my path or me and his path, like, we just classed, like, you know. It's something enough, like, you know, but, you know, 80 minutes football, like, and we'll be mates off the field, like, but once you're on the field, like, you know, it's just combat, like, you know.
Saints looking good today, though, don't they?
Yeah, it's a pity we weren't this good last Saturday, you know, but we are looking good, we're looking sharp tonight, we're backing up a lot better than last week, and his defence is strong, and you know, no disrespect to Leeds, like, they are playing well, like, but I think it's just what they've done tonight.
Just one final question, Kevin. There was a lot of speculation about you might come and try and tour again. Is that part of your plans?
No comment at this present moment.
Thanks a lot, Kev.
I wonder whether silence is golden. I wonder whether Malcolm Reilly will pick up the phone and say to Kevin Ward, come on tour and play in the tests. If you were the British coach, Mr. Stevenson, would you take Wardy?
He's a type of player that they do need, but whether he can last a full tour would be debatable. But as you mentioned, they could just play him in the test matches. He's tough enough.
He's tough as teak, Kevin Ward, and he's now saying no comment. A while ago, he was saying, if the call came, perhaps, but let's concentrate on the match. And what happened here? Well, I think the St Helens supporters are feeling that that was a knock-on, but I think Groves was the ankle tap that propelled the ball forward. It doesn't matter. St Helens are in possession with Griffiths. It's all happening, Mike.
Oh, it's all action here tonight. The crowd really have had their money's worth, and that was a bit high.
Sean Wayne on Sullivan. Clout right in the chin.
It's been a tough one. There's been plenty of action. There's been plenty of talk. And I reckon by the end of this match there'll be a few sore players getting into the showers.
Well, Leeds won't wave the white flag just yet, but they're stirring their fourth successive defeat in the face. And this is St Helens' sixth successive First Division victory. And here's Dwyer, and that's why he's in the British squad for next week.
That is
a rip-roaring display from St Helens.
That's power football.
Nickel, fed by Bishop. Still going Nickel. Forber. Ooh, and Leeds come across. And the referee has seen something as Forber battles away on the pitch. We said that this game could erupt. Forber copped one.
There was no doubt about it. The referee's got the right man. He pulled him straight off. It was a swinging right arm. He didn't miss him. And Forber wants to carry on with it.
Wayne, the man who's shouting and bawling eyeball to eyeball with Paul Forber. Here's the incident. Well, it's a real wrestling match, but there's the referee. He's got Sean Wayne, and he's got the yellow card out for Wayne. And Sean Wayne.
The referee wasn't frightened, was he?
Well,
look at him, he's pulled the suspect to one side.
And Sean Wayne is in the sin bin.
Frustration coming in. It so often happens. Leeds realising that the game has drifted away.
7 minutes to go. Sean Wayne won't reappear. Leeds will have to play out the final 7 minutes with 12 men. Paul Bishop has decided he will kick for goal, take the heat out of the situation. It's 15-4.
That's good play by the skipper, Shane Cooper. He realised that temper's still on the boil. So let's go back, lads. We'll take the 2 points on offer, and maybe we can calm down. The winning pay bonus is theirs for sure.
Both sides now down to 12. Rapati still in the sin bin too, as Bishop finds the target this time. Paul Bishop, he knows that all Saints have to do now is play out the last 5 and 3/4 minutes or so, and the 2 points are theirs.
Yeah, it'll probably be a long kick here from Goulding, and don't be surprised if St Helens reef it all the way back down.
Well, Steve-O, you've got to make a decision shortly about man of the match. I wonder if the viewers this week will agree with you again, whoever it might be.
Would make a nice change, wouldn't it?
Well, they did last week. 0898 500 186 to vote for your man of the match as the referee pulls Leeds back for offside at that play of the ball. 0898 500 186.
No doubt about it. You see at least 8 Leeds players in front of the referee. And a long kick downfield, and St Helens, they're running with confidence now. This is a good time for them to work out one of their many planned moves.
And here comes Mann. He has had a stormer. He's got to be a candidate for man of the match. So has Bishop in possession now. Nichols rung strongly from second row. You've got a difficult task, Steve-O, and so too have you watching at home.
Yeah, there's been some great stars, hasn't there? You mentioned Mann, and of course the hooker Groves, he's had a top game. And the man that came off early, Kevin Ward, you couldn't ask for more from a man, could you?
Penalty against Leeds.
Well, another swinging arm there. And let's hope that it doesn't erupt. And there we see again, good captaincy. Cooper realising the situation. No point in taking the risk of a player being sent from the field.
(14-11). It's been a huge penalty count here at Knowsley Road. But a match of this importance should expect nothing else. And a little hint for you as regards to the man of the match. The local sponsors here have named George Mann as their man of the match.
They're obviously highly intelligent too.
Bishop, 2 from 5. Concentration on that face. Left-footed, slipped as he kicked it, but he's got it. His right foot went from underneath him on the slippery turf as he connected with that ball, but it sailed between the posts. It's 19-4 in St Helens' favour, and St Helens, well, are they true championship potential, Mike, as they sit top of the league tonight?
Well, they've certainly played impressively tonight. They came back from that drastic win against loss against Wigan last week. It really has been a good team performance, very solid. I've been impressed with the way that they've backed each other up. They've mixed and matched it, they've done the little chips over, and they've stood back. They've given the chance for the 3/4 to run out wide.
Rapati's back and on the field from the sin bin. Saints back to full strength, but he's been pulled back for a forward pass here. And Rapati's come off the bench and is now going back on the bench because Mike Riley will come on and play the last couple of minutes. But Rapati too being given a warm welcome by the St Helens fans. Riley on then for Rapati for the last couple of minutes.
Well, I think that's caution as well. Rapati obviously wanted to get back on there and maybe squared up a few things. And that's probably why they brought him off a little bit earlier. As I mentioned, there's no point in taking that risk.
19-4, Leeds adrift. Saints in the box seat, top of the table. And playing like champions, but having to defend stoutly here. And referee says that's a knock-on against Shane Cooper.
Well, we'll see on the replay here. Well, didn't seem to lose it in my book, but I'm not the man with the whistle.
Heron and now Creaser in support. Bentley's here too. Not the best pass in the world for Bentley, and he has to retreat, and he brushes them off. That's a good run from Bentley. Saw a little gap before Forber and Nicol slammed the door. Cavalier still going. Cavalier, Saints have gone asleep, and Cavalier has exploited it. Cavalier's first try of the season, the man from Queensland, has given the scoreline a respectable look.
Stone's bit of championship replay, I'll show you. This is Bentley put them in this position. Cavalier does the step. Sonny Nicol, well, not the best attempt for a tackle, was it? As you mentioned, Eddie, going to sleep a little bit here, but good play. Notice how he stepped back inside. Nicol came up too fast. He saw the gap and took it well. Good try. Once again, not often you see prop forward step, but that was good play. He saw the gap, gritted his teeth, and in for 4 points. A consolation try for Leeds.
He's off the mark for this season with that effort here at Knowsley Road. Formerly with Illawarra and Brisbane Easts down under. He joined Leeds in January of 1990. And here's Simon Irving with the conversion attempt, and that too doesn't make the posts. So 19-8 in St Helens' favour, and as you can see, we're 50 seconds over time. Saints Wigan, Good Friday. Mark it down in your diaries. That's the one that will decide the title, I think.
And for once, Eddie, I might have to agree with you. It's been a great show from St Helens. Leeds, of course, a few problems. They've been very good in defence, but really they do lack a few ideas out there. They need something to just give them that little bit of zip. Goulding has worked hard, he's tried hard. Hanley, of course, well out of match fitness.
There's the full-time siren, and St Helens have scored a very, very important victory here at Knowsley Road tonight. A win that has pleased their supporters, will no doubt have delighted their coach Mike McLennan. But what now for Leeds? 19-8, their fourth successive defeat. I wonder whether they faded from the championship race.